This is Chris Kim with your Peak Wellness Daily Circuit B. For today's circuit, we're going to need a stretch band and a medicine ball. All right, and as is customary by now, we're going to set our clock for 8 minutes. I'm going to perform as many rounds as I can of each exercise back to back as a circuit. So what we have today, okay, for our first exercise, is called a planked push-up. Okay, and I'm going to start on the chair in an elevated surface. This is a harder move, so you definitely want to start elevated, and if you are on the ground, you want to use something like a pad or several carpet squares, whatever you have available to you. So the plank to push-up, I'm going to start kind of in a push-up position, but I'm kind of in a plank spot here. I just want to come up, shift all the way to my hands and come down. And you'll notice it's also a core exercise, but I'm really shifting the weight into the outside of my hands. That's going to hit my triceps, which is kind of the target for this move in particular. So only move as quickly as you can while kind of with good form. You should feel this in your core and in your arms to some degree. You know, you might get this a little bit in your shoulders, but that's not the point. So if you're feeling it more in your shoulders or even your low back and you're on the ground, I want you to move to a higher surface, okay? And with this, again, move at a fairly fast pace. Our next exercise is going to be a diagonal band pullback. Right? With this, I'm going to hold my hands towards the ceiling today. So as opposed to like this, where my palms are facing down, my palms are facing up, like I'm, saying hallelujah or something like that. And I'm going to pull at a diagonal angle here. All right? So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. I'm pulling down. I'm doing 8 diagonal pullbacks this way and 8 diagonal pullbacks that way. Okay? So that's what we've got going on there. Our next exercise is what we call a bird dog. The bird dog, I'm just going to come into this position. I'm going to straighten my back leg out. I'm kicking up, pausing for 1 or 2 seconds, and coming down. With the bird dog, you want to move just a little bit slower. Okay, and think about making a little bit of an arc. So that would be 1. That would be 2. Kind of like you're tracing. The wider you get with that, the more you're going to get that in your butt, which is what we're looking for there. Our last exercise is a medicine ball push press. So I'm going to take my medicine ball, my basketball, whatever I got available to me, come into a deep squat, just give it a little jump at the top. All right, so just like that, you can certainly squat down to a chair or something of that nature. The key is just getting as deep as you can and pushing above your head. Once again, 8 reps for each exercise. Set your clock, perform those exercises back to back. That's your workout.